Hi, I'm Sundeep. I'm the founder of The Lean Clinic, a clinic aimed at preventative medicine and healthcare screening. It's actually been, for a long time, I've always wanted to own my own business, start my own business, but being a doctor, you're not really taught those skills. But I had that kind of spark inside my heart. I was like, I need to be owning my own company. I need to be doing my own clinic or something. So it was one of those things where I always wanted to do it, but I didn't know how to get right into it. And one day just popped up. I think it was on Instagram. And I thought, this is a great idea. This is exactly what I want. Something that's remote, something that's part-time. I actually have someone who's a mentor that can help me. And I was part of one day before the MBA intake. So I thought that was great. I was able to speak to someone who's done this before and guide me on a journey I've never, ever done before. Just like going down to Machu Picchu, you wouldn't go by yourself. You need a guide to help you. It's exactly the same thing. So I went for the MBA because it gave me more skills to basically acquire to actually be a successful entrepreneur. And also it forced me to actually continue. Putting all your money down in one go to say, I have to be here for 18 months is actually perfect, because you can always find an excuse and say, actually, I'm too busy. I'm working too much. I'm not really feeling up for it. But actually now I have to keep going, on the good days and the bad days. The Lean Clinic, it's brand new. It's been open for a couple of months now. It's catering towards more preventative medicine, and I want to move towards longevity medicine. So not specifically making us live longer, but I want us to live healthier lives up till that day when we all inevitably get to. And through that, I do health screening and weight loss medications as well. But I do want to dip my toe into more technical things, but that will require a bit more time. I think in the past month, the achievements I've achieved that have made me feel really great is definitely being in a really nice clinic. And this clinic here in central London, being high in Selfridges, is a big milestone for myself. Everyone kind of also saying that, oh, you made it. But I mean, I haven't made it. I'm still very much the beginning stage. But also just getting clients. I mean, it's not something that I didn't think it would be easy, but I also didn't realize it would be this hard. And it is very much just a gentle slog. You have to keep chipping away every day, climb that mountain, one step at a time. And I think it's also just the fact that I know that in a year, I'll look back and be so proud. I'm quite lucky. I have a few repeating patients, which is fantastic. I just need to scale that. I'm still very early stage with the continuous revenue generation, but I'm confident that will happen. It's difficult. It's a great learning experience. Yeah, lots of doors close, but then another crack of another door opens. You have to go straight for it and just try every avenue. So definitely changes who you are in a good way. So I think it's the fact that the second you put no effort in, it stops. Like if you're not feeling well that day, nothing happens. I think that bit really is hard. Whilst, if you work in a different company, you take the day off, it keeps going. I really love achieving, and this small increments towards success is just amazing for me. I absolutely enjoy it. But I also get to make new friends, like the other founders I'm part of in my squad group. So that really pushes me to keep going as well. I would recommend Oneday because you get an expert that actually guides you towards the goal you want to achieve effectively. Doing it by yourself I've tried it a little bit. It's just very difficult, especially if you don't have that business background. Like someone like me is just, I'm a doctor. I don't know how to understand marketing, business, or even something like this. It's just, I know how to do it probably, but it's very difficult to do it in the real world. So my mentor Gus, he's fantastic for me. I've actually said to him quite a few times, but I find it really difficult, and I'm having to tell him, this week's not been great because honestly, it's a downward spiral at the moment. And I'm quite scattershot. So I will go for another idea and then another idea, and he will bring me back to the center. He goes, but you've proven that this idea works. So I think you really should keep going. And that really helps me, because I think I don't know if you've ever heard in a relationship, there's always a accelerator pedal and a brake pedal. If you have two accelerators, you're just going to keep going and hit into a wall. But I think he's definitely my brake pedal sometimes, and that really helps me. So I appreciate that.